Holly Willoughby looked deep in thought as she stepped out while her rumored feud with Phillip Schofield rumbles on. The This Morning star has reportedly cut ties with her longtime co-host and friend after weeks of reports suggesting all is not well between the presenters. Mirror exclusively reports she's now pushing for ITV to make a decision on Schofield so she can rebrand herself and plan for the future. Stepping out for the first time since reports the once inseparable duo are now officially no longer friends, Holly failed to raise a smile. Dressed down on a rare day off, Holly looked unusually casual in jeans and trainers. She stayed glued to her phone and at one point she seemed deep in thought as she walked down the street in London. Despite her laid-back style, Holly still carried a Gucci handbag worth £2,500 and wore a £1,890 Chloe fishtail parka coat. Holly was reportedly left blindsided after Phil broke ranks to confirm there was friction between the pair. And it comes after months of mounting tension surrounding the presenting duo, with low points including Q skipping to see the late Queen lying in state, Phil taking time away from This Morning while his brother was on trial for sex crimes, and the fact Holly was absent when Phil finally returned to screens. The Mail on Sunday claims Holly has now officially cut ties with Phil. A source told the publication, "Don't be surprised if you never see them together again, apart from on camera." This has all been so heartbreaking for Holly, but she knows she has to stand on her own 2 feet and cut the strings. Nobody ever thought it would end like this. They were part of one another's families and they spent a lot of their weekends socializing. She has tried so hard. As well as reporting that Holly has cut ties with Phil, the Mail on Sunday have also alleged that Holly may not appear on This Morning on Monday due to being too upset over the end of her friendship and the growing public anger over Phil remaining on the show. They suggest that Phil's contract won't be renewed when it expires in September, meaning he could bow out of the show when they break for the summer in July. And it is also suggested that Alison Hammond will replace Phil to be Holly's new co-host and as a new female-fronted presenting lineup. The Mirror has contacted representatives of Holly, Phil and This Morning for comment. Holly and Alison already hosted This Morning together last month while Phil was taking time away from the show. While Alison was being tipped to replace Phil back in February, as show insiders revealed bosses were mulling over the idea of shaking up the presenting lineup. A source told the Mirror at the time, ITV bosses are clear they want Holly to return to This Morning next year. But while a question mark hangs over her future, there have been conversations about who could step in if she decided to go. Top of that list is Alison. She has gone from being seen as a safe pair of hands to a real asset to the channel. And while her partnership with Dermot is seen as solid, there have also been conversations about other pairings, such as with Josie Gibson, who she was recently filming within the French Alps. If Holly were to leave, it is unlikely she would be replaced by one person, as when Piers Morgan left Good Morning Britain, there would be a series of combinations trialled. Other names mentioned have been Kate Garraway, and even Ed Balls, after his success on GMB.